is cold. Twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts, and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried Racing breed. Southern Fried Racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried Racing breed.
Yeah, as the song says. There's a little bit of the end part there. We won't let it play for sake of time because we've been fighting to get online for a few minutes, a few little things. What's going on, Killer Carl? Love you, brother. I see you out, I see you out there slaying it. I'll be there. I'll be there, brother. Absolutely.
Hello, folks. How
Hey,
you doing?
and there's Killer Carl. Y'all give him a follow on the Rumble side of things. He is kicking butt and taking names and revealing those names. He's not afraid. He's not afraid to reveal some lists. Absolutely. Hey, Dean, what are you doing? How's mom? So give an update there, Dean.
She's doing so. Got her surgery tomorrow on her foot.
Thank you, Carl. We'll be glad and honored. I'll be in South Georgia, be coming in, not in studio, but in a hotel room probably. But I'll be honored. So we're doing a festival this weekend. But yeah, mom's doing good. My wife's doing good. Granddaughter's better.
Good.
We're trying. We're trying.
What you do, get hurt?
Yeah, you know what? She tripped over the dog or something. I get a phone call Saturday, says, I think I broke my foot.
Ah.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what is going on in the world today? So, but we're going to talk some racing. You know, SVG, if he could race road courses his whole career, I don't know if he'd ever lose.
I know that's right.
So
he is on fire.
5 weeks ago he didn't have a win.
Yes.
5 weeks ago he did not have a win, and now he's sitting at what, 3, 4? I don't lost count.
He's at, I want to say 3 right now.
Amen, brother. Yes, praise God. Yeah, and so he's proved me wrong. I didn't know he'd race that strong. I really didn't. We've got some video we're going to try to bring up. Try not to keep them too long, but we got to give you a little bit. And there's a little bit of bad feelings. By the way, there's a lot going on in the NASCAR world.
Yeah, they are.
You got this charter thing going on.
Yes.
You got a lawsuit or an appeal to the court to freeze the decision on the charter or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not going to come out till Sunday morning.
Somebody's going to come out today, I heard.
Well, they better, because these guys got to know if they should load up and race.
You're right.
And there's Tyler Reddick has a way out of his deal if he needs to.
Yes.
He's going to get snapped up by somebody. There's a couple of drivers may be out.
Right. Bubba might be on his way out.
Bubba might be one of them. And there's hostilities between Chastain and others. And
yes.
Well, it heated up. We said it would. I haven't seen fisticuffs yet, but we're getting close.
We're getting close to it.
Let's see what I got here. I've got a couple of videos. Let's see what's going on. Maybe. Well, Rubbin's racing.
That's right.
They're not happy about it.
Naughty.
An in-season challenge. What does it mean? Final lap, Ty Dillon, Alex Bowman.
See the beige car into the back bumper of the 48, moves him up to the middle. 48 tries to race off, and 10 just runs him high and clears him.
It reminds me of the bumper cars at the amusement park.
Yes,
you know?
it does.
I mean, that's absolutely what it reminds me of.
It did me too.
All right, let's hear from your boy.
Chase, because that was the one that I think was the closest for you to maybe make that move.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, the really only opportunity I had was on the restarts. I obviously never played basketball against Michael Jordan in his prime, but I feel like that's what it was probably like. Yeah, that guy's just unbelievable on road course. He's just so good. He's really raised the bar in this entire series. So, yeah, proud of the effort. You know, I thought there was one restart I was maybe going to get clear of him, but I mean, truthfully, even if I cleared him, he was probably going to pass me back by the end of the lap. But yeah, proud of the effort. We were, second place car all day, and obviously ended up second with it. So, yeah, it's just, man, I honestly, I don't know what more I need. I feel like my car is extremely good, and I feel like every time I would kind of run down Shane, he would just pick up the pace himself and start driving back away. So, yeah, it was, I don't know, frustrating at times, but, I was honestly happy with the effort. This is by far my worst racetrack, so kind of surprised myself, truthfully.
Yeah, Parker and I thought as you had multiple shots at that you might be able to get by him on one of the restarts. One of the stories of the day was just kind of managing tires. We saw some guys go well at the beginning of a run and then fade a lot. What was kind of your plan today? Were you aggressive at the beginning, or did you try to take it easy so you had something at the end?
Yeah, I definitely would just try to kind of maintain the first initial start of the race. I didn't do a very good job of kind of maintaining. I fell back, I think, to fourth, and just cost myself too much time trying to save tires. But yeah, I thought other than that, I did a really good job of just trying to stay disciplined and manage my stuff. And I felt like it paid off. I was typically the second best car. I just never had anything for Shane, and I felt like he still had more left in the tank as well. But yeah, it was fun. We were slipping and sliding around all over the place. It's fun when you can do that in these types of race cars.
And we'll hear from the man himself. He said he had nothing for him.
That's right.
Right there on all those final cautions and restarts, Shane.
Yeah, it was pretty tough stuff. We had an amazing car, but yeah, Chase Briscoe, what a great racer, and gave me respect, and jumped the last one a little bit, but it was pretty tense, but amazing. So stoked for Red Bull, Trackhouse, Chevy. Unbelievable. I had a really fun weekend here, some great races, and hope everyone enjoyed that.
How hard is it to believe 5 weeks ago this race team didn't have a win, Shane? As it sits now, you're the number 3 seed in the playoffs.
Hard to believe that, isn't it? But I just have to thank these guys. We've built up all year, got better and better, and now we need to keep getting better on the ovals and start proving some people wrong.
Shane, you've won championships, 81 supercar wins over your career. You've done everything you could down there. How do you put into words what the last 2 years have meant to you?
Oh, it means everything. That's why I race cars. I had an amazing time in Australia, and then to come here, and yeah, the last couple of weeks or years actually has been a dream come true. I've really enjoyed my time in NASCAR. Thanks everyone for making me feel so welcome, and yeah, hope I'm here for a long time to come.
Yeah, you can hear a little bit of emotion there.
But he can't win the ovals.
He can't.
So super speedways is not his gig. but I give him credit,
I do
salute
too.
to him
Me
because
too.
he has absolutely put himself in position. I didn't think that he would be there, and that's pretty amazing. Miss Jen, thank you for checking in. Thank you, Killer. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
Thank
It really
you. Thank
does
you.
from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you. Miss Jen, and we'll appreciate her buying the shirt. We'll show that again in a minute. We've got the logo up in the store, and I appreciate it. Andy Marshall, man, there's a sports fan coming in here. Just root for Kyle Busch. You don't worry about anything. He will let you down like he has me for years. Mom, I didn't say it.
I agree. I agree.
We have to agree. So,
But where's he at? I haven't seen him come in yet.
it was an amazing race, for a road course.
It was.
Like I said, a lot of bumping and grinding and everything else. And man, this guy and ain't Trackhouse one of the teams that's in trouble?
No.
They're I mean, they got bought, right? Is that the one that was it Trackhouse or the Spire?
Spire.
Okay. So who's his because I don't remember off the top of my head. Who is his co-drivers on that team? Who's Trackhouse have?
It's Art
I'm totally blank.
Ross Chastain
I thought it was Chastain, but I
and
thought that ain't right.
this right now, Daniel Suarez.
And Suarez will be gone because he's already
Yes.
been told he's not going to have a ride
Right.
for next year.
So next year it could be SVG, and right now Chastain is a two with track ethics.
And you'd think they would replace somebody. So there's a lot of young talent out there to go after.
Yes.
When we're talking about, some of those guys that could be up, like a Reddick.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure that the Hendrick boys are going to try to maybe make a move on that team. But you got Hocefer, you've got Reddick.
Yes.
There's some other guys down through there that are real, like Zane Smith and some others that have showed. Eric Jones showed a lot of potential, and just have to see where they're at in an off year for contracts. But yeah, let's move on in here, and we're deep into July.
Yeah, we are,
and we're moving on, and we go to Dover and then Indy, and that's a Sunday race, 2 p.m. Dover, 400-miler.
Oh, yeah.
And so Dean will have notes about that later, I'm sure.
Monster Mile.
The Monster Mile. Then the big Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That's always a big thing.
Yes,
big weekend, July 27th, Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we'll reset the calendar for the next races. We're just a few races from the playoffs. So
yeah, we are.
That kicks off. The last race before the playoff is Daytona, if I remember right.
Yes.
Daytona. So we'll see what happens. The points were very tight. We're going to look at it in a minute. There's that shirt. By gosh, it looks good. Miss Jen got that green one. I'm going to brag. I love it. It's reasonable. Our prices are great in our Threadless store. There's the QR code. A shameless plug right here in the middle of the show. It's okay. We do appreciate those that bought. We buy from our own store, so we appreciate that. The logo, you can get it all kind of variations. You don't have to get that logo on the front, on the crest. You have options. You go in there. They're running a super deal through the 24th or 27th of this month. $12 tees. $12 tees. I just saw that. So go and get you some. They do a great job. Thank you again, Miss Jen, for getting the shirt. All right, here's the results. Shane, and then, of course, Chase Briscoe said, I had nothing for him.
Yeah.
Chase Elliott got nothing for him.
He didn't.
Michael McDowell, Christopher Bell. Hey, there's a Bell sighting.
Yeah.
The Bell curve. He actually showed up.
He did show up
this time.
Tyler Reddick showed up.
Thank you, Carl. Tyler Reddick showed up. Ty Gibbs showed up. Hey, there's a William Byron sighting on 8th place.
I know it.
I told you he's going to make a move. I just didn't think it would be at the road course.
I know it.
But I did predict he was going to finish high in this race. He didn't finish quite high. Joey Logano back up there. And there's Kyle Busch.
Wow. It's a miracle.
Number 10.
Miracles happen. So
miracles happen. It's the miracle road track now. Kyle Busch, 10th. Brad Keselowski, been racing well. Although that bad wreck he was in, he's not going anywhere.
No, he ain't.
He's got something he can build on for his last year. Ryan Preece. Did I say last year? Nah, he'll have more than 1 year, surely. There's Josh Berry. I was reading some of the Wood Brothers comments. They do a nice commentary during the race and stuff and send out emails. They're very happy with Josh Berry.
Yeah.
I think he's secure there. The Wood Brothers only runs one car, one of the oldest teams in NASCAR.
Yes.
And those are great people. Josh Berry's a good driver.
He is a good one.
It's just hard. It's really hard when you don't have a multi-car team. But I really do love Josh Berry. Daniel Suarez, that's a nice finish for him, even though, it's a road course. He's good on those, but he don't have a ride next year right now. Haley, Busher, Todd Dillon, Dinger, Bowman, Hamlin, all the top 20. That's a big drop for Hamlin.
It is.
But he's secure in the playoffs. Gilliland is one of those that could be out of a ride.
Yeah.
Because of the charter issue, I think it was.
Yes.
He is one of those. Cole Custer, Ross Chastain, Riley Hurst. He's another one I think that could be out. Bubba could be out.
Could be.
And Bubba's fading. Bubba's not going to win a race.
No, he ain't.
I feel bad for ever predicting that he would. Bubba, you're not winning. Nemechek, 28. Derek Jones, Cindric. There's your lady friend.
Uh-huh.
Hocevar. That's a horrible finish for him.
Yeah, he is.
Stenhouse. They're always together. Stenhouse and Hocevar.
Yeah, they are.
I bet they just love that. Cody Ware. Kyle Larson.
Where
Kyle
you
Larson.
at?
What has happened to you, Kyle Larson? This guy was one of the fastest guys on the track
He
early in the
was.
season. He is not getting it done. Blaney has fallen off the map, and Gragson. We look at the standings. Byron's still holding on number one. Look at the point differential. Chase is only 14 behind. Both these teams have wins. Kyle Larson is holding on. He's that's about the same level. Reddick, 53, all with less than 100. Denny Hamlin slipped just a little bit, and Reddick went up some. Christopher Bell held at 71, and then you get outside of 100 points and not even out of the top 10. Blaney did not finish good.
No, he didn't.
That's his fault. Briscoe, who did good, and he come up. Ross Chastain down. Busher up. Logano up. And Bowman down. A little further down. Kyle Busch got a nice bump there.
He did.
He's back in the top 15 of the standings. He's not going to be in the playoff.
No,
though.
he ain't.
He just doesn't have the credentials, and he does not have a win.
Nope.
And you know what? He's not going to get a win.
He ain't going to get a win. Sorry, Mom, but I got to speak the truth there.
All right. Let's look at some old cars. We're going to go to Dean's notes as soon as we get done here after a quick commercial break. But some of these cars, some of these pictures you sent me, is this one that you sent me, or is this one I put up?
That's where I see you.
What did you want to share with us on this one?
Well, that's back in the convertible series.
It's a convertible. We have a picture in a minute of the last convertible, the last race for convertibles. I didn't know that it went that long. I got to be honest with you. I thought that was a 50s only thing.
No,
I did not know it got into the 60s.
Yes, it did.
I love that 76 on there. That's a good looking car.
I think it's Buddy Baker.
And Buddy Baker was one of my guys. I liked Buddy Baker. He wasn't my favorite, but I liked Buddy Baker. Airlifts. There's Champion. That Champion back there. Oh my goodness. Trying to make out some of those commercials or advertising. Frank Rebel. You got like a guy with a nickname Rebel.
Right.
God bless you. Monday, 1955, AAA Champion. Look at that car. 503. Oh, I love it. Oh, now driving the convertible circuit. Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
Look at his helmet.
He's got the thing down over his ears. He looks like a football coach or something.
He does, don't he?
This guy looks like, I think that Rebel name fits him. He just has that look like, yeah, I'll pop you in the jaw.
Yeah.
I love that. Outboards. I wish I could see more of those logos and stuff.
I know it.
That's cool.
But the Champion's on there.
Yeah. Champion. Around a long time.
Yeah.
All of the Brownie King.
God.
Born January 31st, 1934, over 100 starts in the Grand National. The organization later became NASCAR. How cool is that?
I like that.
Look at that car. Just had a simple roll cage. It doesn't even look like it looks like his head's a little above the cage.
It does.
If he flips, I think he's got to have some movement. Look, there's no restraint much. Look at that. There's absolutely no restraint system there.
No.
That's funny. Golly.
That'd be racing was racing.
32. That is so cool. I love that body style. That's awesome. All right.
There's my cousin.
There's your cousin. He was a local guy here in the Chattanooga area, right?
Yes.
Hicks Specialty Welding, number 84. What's his name?
Lee McNeese.
McNeese. There's a lot of McNeeses around here, and some of them are preachers.
And he drove Bowens, North Georgia, Cleveland, Dixie.
Shout out to these local guys. There's another picture of it.
Yeah.
Of course, we know Ships RV Center, East Ridge, number 33.
They used to be right here in Rossville, between Rossville and Fort O.
Really?
Yes.
Tinker Garage. I remember that. Different series, but I like that. I guess that's Boyd's, is it?
I think it is Boyd's.
It looks like Boyd Speedway. That's cool. Got another one.
That's at Boyd's. A few years ago,
Classic look of Boyd's. I could tell that. Jody Millard, Pest Control. He's still around.
Yeah.
Feature winner. That's cool. That's cool. And then there's that picture. That is the lineup there before they roll off. That is the last race that they did in the convertibles. How cool is that?
It is cool.
I mean, they just strapped up and got going. Look at these little hood attachments. That's old school.
Yeah, it is old school.
They just popped that down. That's what everybody did to their car anyway when they souped them up.
Yeah.
They just had the wire come up there and go through. Look at those cars. That is cool.
It is cool.
I would love to have some of that. Yeah.
I would.
I bet they were heavier than a tank.
I bet they were.
I wish I knew where that was. I think when I pulled the picture, it told me, but I don't remember.
I don't either.
But that's cool, man. Each week we're going to try to bring you some look at some of the older stuff.
Okay.
And Dean's been really good about helping with that.
Thank you.
We're going to take a really quick, I promise, commercial break, and we'll be right back. And let's do a Patriot one here if I can find it. And we come back. Let's see. I think it's this one here I want to do. We'll be right back, and Dean will have Dean's notes. Then we'll talk about the race this weekend, Dover. We'll talk about who we think's going to win that thing. Be right back. Hey, Dave here with the Southern Fried Podcast. We want to tell you some ways all on one page of how you can support the Southern Fried. Of course, you've heard us mention all of them. Here they are together. You know that we love Mammoth Nation. There's the QR code. These American companies that are all gathered together under Mammoth Nation's website. When you go through their portal, you get extra savings. These companies make deals with Mammoth Nation so that they can receive that influx of customers through their portal. I'm a lifetime member. Rob and others affiliated with the podcast are supporting them monthly. And these are great companies. You've heard us mention them recently in some of our programs. They are all American companies making American products. What a great thing. You can support them through this lifetime membership they have deals on, or you can pay monthly. And when you go through the portal that they offer, you're going to receive a lot of discounts. You'll make your money back in the first year if you'll shop there. You don't even have to get out. You could just shop. They'll send it to you. You're going to make the savings. Of course, Patriot Mobile, boy, the flagship of all of our supporters. We are so love these two companies, the Christian-based and faithful, and love America and love God. What a great thing. Both these companies, Mammoth and Patriot, do a great job of talking about the issues and not being afraid to share their faith. Of course, we have our promo code is called Cornbread. And when you make the switch to Patriot Mobile and use Cornbread, you're going to get a free month of service, and you're going to get great customer service. You're going to be using an American company and a company that's committed to you. Patriot Mobile. Dubby was the first one that we brought on board. We were so excited to have an affiliate. And Dubby, I have used it in the studio many times. You've seen me with that, with the tubs and the shakes and even the cans. And we have our promo code there, Southern Fried, and we're proud of that. 10% off. They run a lot of specials. They'll do a buy one, get one free. Just stay in tune with them, in touch with them as they get on their email list, and they will send you these amazing deals that are will happen for 24 hours or for 1 week or maybe for 2 hours. They will do these things like that. And sometimes you can get even more using Southern Fried. You might even get 20 or 30% off of your order. Dubby is no sugars added. You don't get the shakes. You don't have that falling off that you do with some of the other energy drinks. They're just a great company. They're fun. They do some great artwork, and I love the product. If I'm promoting any of these, that I use them and I believe in them. And finally, Podbean. We've been on Podbean for a good long while now. When we go live on Podbean or load up our programs there, it shoots those out to many other MP3 sites. We do go live there as well. Podbean is a great affiliate to have. They're a lot of fun to go podcasting. If you ever thought about podcasting, just have fun with it. You might want to share some recipe, or you might want to talk about a trip. It's really endless. Just plug in and go. It's really that simple. In minutes, you could be online. We would encourage you to do so. Have fun. Podbean, and use those two there. One's the business plan, one's for the personal on the top, which would be more likely what we would see somebody use. And you'll get 1 month free right now. That'll save you about $14. I'm here to tell you, we love Podbean. This is how you can support the Southern Fried. Thank you for all your support and other things that will be coming online soon, like our coffees. This is Dave and Rob for the Southern Fried Podcast, and yes, the Cornbread Nation. See you soon. And we're back, and we appreciate you hanging with us. I appreciate you letting us pay some bills and get those things out there. And we appreciate everybody that's ever just watching is blessing enough. All those brings us Dean's notes. I appreciate the work that Dean puts in.
Thank you.
Let's remember his mom. She's got surgery coming, and they're traveling back and forth to Nashville. So they got some hours ahead of them in the morning. So pray for them. Thank you, Dean, for being here. I know you got a lot going on, and that means a lot to me. And he shows his passion and what he wants to do, him and Ken both. They love racing. And we're going to get him to talk about his trip here in a minute, too, to Dawsonville.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right. Yes. Dean's notes.
Okay, here we go. This past weekend, we was in Sonoma. Sonoma Raceway. The year it built in 1968. The first NASCAR race was in 1989.
Oh, wow.
It's wine country. Road course, 1.99 miles. Open 1 December 1968. Cost $70 million. Capacity is 47,000. Formerly, it is the Sears Point Raceway.
I remember that.
It was on TNT, the in-season challenge. SVG got the pole for it. This was Saturday. SVG driving number 9 for Junior Motorsports. Sam Mayer won stage 1. Brandon Jones won stage 2. Stage 3 winner was Brandon Jones. And Brandon Jones, the last 4 races, let me try it again. Stage 3 winner was Brandon Jones in 2025. Last 4 races, he's come in third.
Oh, wow. Consistency.
Connor Zilich won the race Saturday.
It's a young, hot driver.
Now, Sunday was a Toyota St. Bart 350. Come on at 3:30, 110 laps. 218.9 miles. SVG won the pole for Sunday. Ross Chastain won stage 1. SVG won stage 2. SVG won the race Sunday. SVG tied with Jeff Gordon 3 straight road course races in a row.
I did hear that.
And that's Dean's notes.
That's Dean's notes. I was amazed. I was 3 years old when they opened, and it was another 20 years, almost 20 years.
Yes.
So they raced a NASCAR race there. And I also picked up on that it was wine country. Now I know why they want to go race there.
Right. This coming Sunday is me on TNT.
This is the last one out for TNT?
No. Next Sunday will be.
Get out of here.
And the next Sunday is the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Brickyard. The end season challenge. The bracket racing.
They can win $1 million.
Yeah.
And there's still, do all 16 stay in there the whole time, or is it?
The what?
How many drivers are in the challenge?
It started out with, I think, 16.
But does it stay 16 or do they shrink it down?
They shrink it down.
I
If you
thought so.
win, each bracket is two drivers versus each other. It's just like the bracket in the ACC, where you said the bracket the same way.
Okay.
Then whoever wins that category goes to the next category, and then all the way down to number one.
Who won it last year?
The what?
Who won it last year?
This is the first year for it.
Oh, it's the first year. I thought they had it around a couple of years.
No, this is the first year they had the in-season.
Well, that's
challenge.
a nice paycheck, $1 million. Now, does all that go to the driver, or is it split between the owner and the driver?
the two driver.
To the driver. So they're fighting hard for that.
They are.
Anthony has brought us a question, Dean. Can you guys explain to me what's happened to Joe Gibbs Racing? It seems they've been struggling this season at the beginning for both NASCAR and IndyCar. Any thoughts?
I agree. Joe Gibbs Racing hadn't been up to par here lately. I don't know what's going on with them.
Well, there's been a lot. I mean, this season has been a lot of ups and downs, and there hasn't been the issues we've seen in the past. It's not tires.
No, it ain't.
The motors have been really good across the board. What I have seen is it's the little things. It's the not getting on pit road at the correct speed,
Right.
or not getting in your pit box sometimes, or speeding or whatever. I'm not saying that's just them, but that's the cars that the ones that you expect to do better. It's been those things.
Right.
And the pit stops themselves have not been to the level. There's some of them that are doing very good. Some of them are struggling. And it's costing them. It's cost them in the race. We know that every second that they're there, they're just not getting out there quick enough, and that consistency is showing through. He says it seems that most consistent people are Hendrick Motorsports, Richard Childress, and Stuart House Racing this year. Well, yeah, and that's what's hard to overcome. They are very consistent, even though Larson and Byron have had fall-offs. They've done so well.
Right.
They're still at the top.
They are.
And they've got the horses to do it. That's why I said William Byron I still say he's going to win it. I think when they get back to the super speedways, I think he's going to put the hammer down. I wouldn't say Larson won't either. I think he will as well. But that's not to say that Hamlin couldn't win it or Chase
I agree.
Or any of those guys. But I just think that Hendrick team is amazing. I'm not a Hendrick fan. I'm not a fan of their team. I'm a Ford guy traditionally, but you got to recognize how good they are.
Oh yeah, I agree.
They are just really good at putting the best of the best out there, and they've been doing it for a long time. Richard Childress Racing, they're very experienced. They know what they're doing, absolutely.
But Childress hadn't done nothing since Earnhardt died.
It's not been the same, that's for sure. They haven't been able to get back to the top. I'd say Gibbs will be okay, but it's just the little things, man. It's just the little things.
When Kevin Harvick left RCR, Kevin Harvick was carrying that team on his back. Now they don't have nothing.
He said, I believe, I'm a Hendrick Motorsports guy, and I believe that both the contract for Larson and Bowman this year, I think they're going to replace with young drivers next year, but you pair up with William and Chase. Bowman is probably definitely out. I'll agree with you there. Nothing against Bowman, but he's not going to run. He's not running at the consistency they want. He's not a threat to win like the others are. Yeah, Larson could be the iffy one. At one time, they were saying Chase.
Right.
Larson, if he gets back to doing well, he'll be fine. He's a young driver. He eats up miles. He's just got to get consistent.
But Larson hadn't been the same since the Indy race.
No, that was a mistake, and I don't know if it got in his head or what's happened. But that team has been in a funk.
Anyhow,
and it's not good. And you're right; he could be that guy out if he don't straighten this out.
That's right.
He's got time. He's going to be in the playoffs. Winning always solves issues.
Right.
Doesn't matter if it's a football team, baseball, or NASCAR. If you win,
you in.
It covers a lot of sins. Larson was hot early. He needs to win a race.
I agree. I agree.
Byron needs to win a race, and it just solves all the ills. They, because hey, you got to answer to these sponsors,
Right.
and a top, and that, by the way, that's what threw me off a little bit. I was listening to the Wood Brothers. It reminded me talking about that. What they were talking about was where Barry was finishing, and they were giving a shout out to their sponsors, and they were saying their sponsors were very pleased with the racing that he's done. But that's for him.
Right.
If that was the Hendrick team, they'd be talking about getting rid of it.
Yeah, they would.
Because the sponsor's expectation for them, and I'm sure they're paying a lot more money, they would be saying, hey, where are we getting for our money here? These guys stink. What's going on?
Right.
So you got to answer to those guys.
That's
They're
right.
paying the bills.
That's right.
At the end of the season here, towards the end, before we go in the playoffs, there's some people picking up additional that they have their sponsors that are for the whole year, but sometimes they pick up sponsorships for a half a year, a third of the year.
That's right.
Or certain races, and some of the drivers are seeing some of those things right now. And sponsors are not stupid. They're thinking it's getting down towards the playoffs. If I can get some prominent place, I know you've got your main one, but if I can get some prominent place on the uniform and the car, I'll jump in here late in the season. We'll see about maybe for next year.
I would.
Some of them will do a trial run late in the season on a car, and if it looks good, then they may go in full board for the next season. So right now, they're playing. You're presenting your team for the next season's sponsors.
And you're trying to put your job on the line also.
Yeah. He says, I understand why they're keeping the 88, 48, 24. They need to retire those numbers because I feel that these drivers are trying to drive them. Well, that's the thing, though. They usually don't retire numbers.
Right.
They just keep racing them. I mean, the only reason they took Earnhardt's off the track for a while was because he was a legend and he died and it was tragedy. But then it came back.
It did.
And so it's not like football or baseball or something. They don't retire the jersey.
If you give up the number on your car, say like Hendrick's not 24 no more. He gets rid of 24. It goes back into a hat. And NASCAR would give it to somebody else.
That's right. And it is interesting who owns some of these numbers. It is very interesting. And just a point on that, we'll talk sports later, but I've always thought that you shouldn't retire the retirement of the jersey should mean you still use the number, but it's retired. But the person who wears that, it's like a special thing.
Right.
And I don't know. They're running out of numbers in some sports.
They are.
You're having to go to triple digits. I mean, come on. That's kind of silly to me. But he says, when I look at William, I understand the comparison to Jeff. When I look at him in terms of how he races, he reminds me of the rival for Dale Earnhardt Sr. during the height of his career. Yeah, they don't race the same.
No.
They do have a similar stature. And I could see that. But you're right. He absolutely races different. And by the way, it has cost him a couple of races.
It has.
He made bad moves late in a race earlier in the season.
That's right.
And one of those, was it the Coca-Cola?
Yes.
600. He made a bad decision and ended up it cost him having a chance there at that race. So, but I think those are good points. All right, well, we're moving on into Dover. What do you think about this race coming up, Dean? Still on TNT. The only reason I complain about TNT is I don't have TNT. So I'm ready. Who do they go to next? You told me. I don't remember.
Do what now?
What network is going to carry them next?
It could be on after next week. The Indy. It'll be on NBC, and USA.
Let's get that's good. I like that. So as we move forward, we've been. Every one of us in the studio said SVG. It was unanimous early in the show.
Yes.
Dover's a different animal. I could be wrong. I don't think it's going to be SVG.
No.
This race.
No, I don't either.
So we usually pick our top three. Y'all are welcome to pop in the chat who you think is going to win and give us a dark horse, and we'll talk about it next week. But the road courses, it's not a road course. And then we have Indy. So a little bit different top. You got to navigate these races.
Right.
So, Dean, what do you think here about Dover? And who are you feeling right now that is going to make a move in this race?
My first would be Chase Elliott is a winner.
Okay.
then Jordan Logano, then Denny Hamlin.
All right, and here's Ken's. Look at this, Bowman. Wow. Now that's stepping out right there. Bowman, Larson. I like your thinking. I think he's due. And Elliott, dark horse, SVG. Okay,
I'll go. Yeah,
he's hot. Does he ride the wave in there? It'll be remains to be seen.
my dark horse would be Stenhouse.
That is a dark horse, man. Wow. Anthony says William, in terms of how he races, kind of a blend of Richard Petty and Bobby Allison. That's pretty cool right there, man.
I like that.
That's a deeper thought right there. He's going with Byron, Elliott, and Hamlin, and that's strong.
Oh, yes.
And his dark horse, and one of the rookies that debuted this year, rookies are
Carson
Hocevar, not a bad pick if you was to pick that one.
Ty Gibbs.
And I'd stay with Hocevar myself. I don't remember.
I don't either.
There's another one. But I don't remember.
There's another one.
It wasn't Zane Smith, was it?
Yeah, Zane
Smith, which wouldn't be a bad pick either. I got a feeling here. All right, I stepped out on a limb. He's going to choose Haley Deegan.
Oh, God.
That's a little too dark horse.
Yeah, it is.
I made a prediction last week. I said SVG for the win. I said that Byron was going to rebound, and he did. When he was his 7th, 8th, he rebounded well on a road course. So I am going. Yes, I'm going to pick William Byron for the win this week. I think it's going to come back for them. I think they're going to do good. I'm going to go with Hamlin for 2nd. I'm going to go with Larson for 3rd, because if Larson, he has to have a top finish. I think Larson is starting to heat up on him a little bit, even though where he sits. I'm still going to say Larson. My dark horse. Oh my goodness. This may be the hardest part of this whole thing because of this race track and some of these guys. I'm going to step out and I'm going to say Chastain. I'm going to go Chastain.
Good.
So there's my 4, and we'll see how that goes. Feel free to send us some out there. You can send them to our email. If you do that, we'll have a record of them. Do you guys agree with people that saying that Chase basically is a carbon copy of, I believe, his father, Bill Elliott, or Bill, his uncle? Carbon copy?
Yes.
Dean and family went to Dawsonville last weekend.
Yes.
That was on Friday. Tell us about your trip a little bit.
It was a fun trip. I enjoyed the sim ride. I got to ride
a simulator.
Yes.
You buy anything?
Yes, I did. I did. Bought some shirts.
We're laughing because I understand that Dean has like the man cave. It's not just a cave; he's multi-cave.
Yeah,
he's got more man caves than
Batman.
Al Qaeda's got terror caves. He's got more man caves, I think. What I hear. So you bought some shirts?
Yes.
What'd you buy in shirts?
Of course, Chase Elliott. Dawsonville shirts.
Dawsonville.
And a sim shirt, like the sim that I rode.
Okay.
One of those shirts.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, just the shirts.
Yeah. Yes.
Where was the simulator racing at? Where was it?
It was in a museum.
But I mean, what track was they?
Atlanta.
Oh, so how'd you do?
Not too good. I flipped out. When I flipped, it ruined my drive.
How much does it cost to do one of those?
$10.
That's not bad. I would have sworn you were going to tell me 20.
No, 10.
That's not bad. So they're open 6 days a week, 7 days a week? Or?
I think they're open 7 days a week, I think.
Okay. So they've got a restaurant there, I think y'all said?
Yes.
Somewhere right there?
Off the museum, up the road from it, the poo hall.
good country victuals or just burgers and stuff?
It looked like fast food.
Fast food. They've got the museum there. What all can you do there? I mean, you got the museum, you got the museum and a store. Do you get to see a garage? The garage part?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You just got to look at the cars.
Oh, they have some of the older cars?
Yes. It's called the Georgia Hall of Fame. All the drivers from North Georgia was there.
Did you have to pay to go in there?
Yes.
What was that?
I think it was like $10 to go to.
Not bad, man.
For seniors, the military was $10.
Well, I'm a senior, so
I'm
gonna go over and go to this thing. I really am. So I'm looking forward to going over there and being getting involved with that. Hey, listen, I like it that it's from Georgia.
Yes.
I like it that I never was say an Elliott fan, but it's a nice race family. It's a good family. It's good Southern. Hey, and they're Southern.
Yes.
We got nothing. No offense, Yankees. No offense.
That's right.
It's a Southern sport.
That's right.
There's a lot of Yankees in this race thing now.
That's right.
California dudes, Michigan,
Indiana.
They're all over the place. We got to keep our Southern guys.
That's right.
My gosh.
Okay, here's a driver from yesteryear.
All right, let's hear about the driver from yesteryear.
Fireball Roberts.
Oh, that's a famous one.
His interest was baseball and auto racing.
Okay.
He got his Fireball name because he pitched fast pitch for the Zarewood Bud Hens in the American League.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Honestly, did not know that.
He was raised in Apopka, Florida.
Okay.
His name is Edward Glenn Roberts Jr., born January 20th, 1929. He was born in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
He died July 2nd, 1964 from a car wreck and fire.
Yeah.
He attended University of Florida.
A Gator.
Pole. He got the pole for the Daytona 500, 61, 62, 63. 1962, the 500 winner. 1958 and 63, Southern 500 winner.
Great racetrack.
First race was a 1950 Daytona Beach.
Wow.
First win, 1950 Hillsboro. Last race, 1964 World 600 in Charlotte. Last win was 1964 Augusta. Best finish was second, 1950. 200 races run over 15 years.
Long career.
Raced on dirt in 1947 at age 18. Started his dirt career.
There you go.
Raced at Daytona Beach Road Course. Raced at Seminole Speedway. Sports Car Series, Class 1962, 24 Hours of Le Mans, driving a Ferrari 250 GTO by North American Race Team.
Very nice.
That's
very
all
nice.
Fireball Roberts.
Give these guys a shout out, the ones that paved the way for all that's going on right now.
33 wins, 122 top 10s, 36 posts.
Legend.
Yes.
Absolute wouldn't be where we're at without guys like that. And these guys just ate it up. They lived and breathed racing. And, I could be wrong. I think all the early guys knew how to work on their cars.
Yes.
That's not so true anymore.
No.
Some of these guys that race, they don't know how to work on
No,
cars.
they don't. No, they don't.
And hence, they don't know how to tell a guy what's wrong with them.
Right.
And that's the problem that some of these modern guys have. Nothing against them, but I think that gave those guys an insight that others don't have.
And these guys back then would really drive a car. They knew how to drive a car.
Yeah, and they were working on their car even if they had a pit crew. They were out there, getting in there working on it as well.
Yes.
That's just the way it was. The money was not the same,
It
obviously.
It wasn't.
And there were just things that they had to get by best they could sometimes because those purses were not that much, and they were racing a lot more.
Yeah.
They were racing. I mean, some of the guys, they still race a lot throughout the week. We've talked about that, but those guys were racing multiple races a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean, they would go to raceways, and it might be 5-6 races, and they might be in 2 of them, 3 of them, or all of them.
That's right.
And then they were racing different kinds of racing. So, you know, it's in their blood. That's what they do. That's cool. I
And
like
the sport,
that.
hey, this sport's really changed from their time to this time today.
There is no doubt. And, you know, the corporate part of it, and the money's gotten so big. Last thing I want to talk about is I'm still, this whole charter deal, this whole lawsuit, I feel like the race team is going to lose on this.
They are. All of us going to lose.
I feel like the Francis, because they said they're the only team that, you know, fights against this, and I just feel like there's going to be some people that's out of a ride because of this.
Right.
And I don't. Even this weekend, you said today they're supposed to decide this decision on whether to stay this thing or whatever through another week. That's hard. These race. There's a couple of race teams that could go bankrupt.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you don't have a charter, then you have to
You got to race open.
race your way in.
Yeah.
So you have no guarantee of being on the track,
No, you don't.
and that can be extremely costly.
But if you're not on the track, your sponsors got to go down. You got to lose sponsorship. You got to lose money. You got to lose everything.
Yeah, and nobody can afford that kind of money. There's no owner got enough money to afford that. They're not going to throw everything they got away into that. So it could be the end of the road for this. Where do you see it going? I mean, is this just going to be the future, the charters, and
It's going to hurt this sport. I cannot think of where this could lead, but this could be bad for everybody.
yeah, it's a very strange thing, man. Here you are getting ready to go into your playoffs, and you got this controversy going on, and you've even got you got the issues with the 2311 team and
At front row.
in front row. Michael Jordan's involved.
Yes.
And, it's going to attract a lot of news. That's not what they wanted. I'm sure they were trying to get an agreement, but some people are trying to fight it. So we'll just have to say, stay tuned.
It came out because front row, 2311 wanted to own part of NASCAR.
Yeah.
And NASCAR said, no, this is a family-run deal.
And they'll win that. I have no doubt about it. So, I mean, I could be wrong. You never know what a judge or jury is going to say. But I think that's probably where this is headed. They're going to win. The French family's pretty powerful.
I read where that this month, the month of July, Tyler Reddick could be out of a ride.
He could be. But he will get a ride.
Oh, he'll get a ride.
Somebody's going to lose a ride. If he's out of a ride, somebody's going to lose their ride, and they're going to put him in that seat.
Yes.
And that would happen overnight.
Yes.
Because I think Reddick has options to get out of his contract anyway.
Yes.
If they lose this, from my understanding, and he will be in a ride.
Oh, he will be.
That's a guy that could be on Hendrick's team.
Could be. Bowman could be out.
Very possible. Very, very possible. That's nothing against Bowman, but you're trying to put the best 3 cars or 4 cars on the track that you can. And he's done well. Now,
He has.
But the standard is so high there. And if you've got an opportunity to go get a Reddick or a Holsiver, who's controversial, I get it.
Right.
You go do it. Just don't pick Kyle Busch to be your guy.
No.
Sorry, Bob.
But what about, did you see it Sunday where Ty Gibbs hit that tire killer for Brad Keselowski?
I did see that.
That was a bad deal for Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, very close. Amazing. I saw that on a replay, just on a loop, just playing that over and over again. Pretty crazy.
NASCAR should have stepped up and said something about it.
I believe
Fined
they should
him,
have.
suspended him, something.
I mean, that was, I don't know. So just a few races left. Playoffs are on the way. How many races are in the playoff?
10.
10 races to the gold medal, as they say.
Yes.
And last year's winner was Logano.
Yes.
And so we'll see.
I had Denny Hamlin the top winner, but I got to step back away from that. I got to go with Chase.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, Chase. And that's not a bad pick. He's doing very well. I just think that, I don't know, man. I was on Byron. I come off of him a little bit. I'm going back. I just think he's got the horsepower. It's going to come back around. I'll probably be wrong. That's
It
okay.
could be Bale. Bale could be a champion this year.
He could be, but I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's going to come up a little bit short. But he's racing well. Nothing against Bell. He did was caught up in a bad wreck.
Yes.
I mean, it hurt him a little bit, but he's still doing very well. I think we're fine. So, folks, that's your racing hour this week.
Yes.
One more question. Do you think William gets his head some? Well, there's pressure.
Yeah.
And that gets in anybody's head.
Yes.
There is pressure.
Yes.
And everybody's feeling it, and they talk about it. And some of those guys that don't have a win that's on the bubble, that pressure it's a bowling ball right now, rolling around in their brain as they're trying to figure out how they're going to win get a race, win. And so the racing is going to intensify in these last few races before the playoff. And I would look for the wrecks to be more violent. The tempers are going to flare.
Yeah.
And we'll just say there'll probably be some fines coming down.
Right.
I'm sure. So, but hey, that's your racing for now. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the chats.
Thank you, Ken, for your picks.
Thanks, Ken, for the picks and everything.
Thanks, folks.
You guys are
Everybody.
awesome. We'll go off with a song. We'll see you next time. Stay tuned. More to come. Dave and Dean.
Fast. Southern Fried Racing Hours here. Dave and Dean record each week. Spin the wheels, engines speak. Tracks of fire, dust and smoke. Southern skies, the throttles choke. Fast and fierce, racing souls, tearing through the endless cold. Twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing Hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts, and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing Hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried Racing breed. Southern Fried Racing Hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried.